Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Two Sides to the Coin. Well, over the past few weeks, you would have heard of this story where a nun has accused a bishop of raping her. It has been grabbing the headlines across print and television networks. Now, let's delve straight into what has happened, what is the issue about, and how does the church hierarchy in India operate? Are the rights of women operating within the church hierarchy not being protected? A lot of issues have come up with this. The issue has been very accurately and appropriately summed up in this letter written by two anti-abuse and anti-sexual harassment organization to none other than the Pope of the Vatican, based in Italy, and you have the entire hierarchy laid out before you. This is what the church hierarchy looks like. The letter says, we seek immediate action against rape accused Jalandhar Bishop Franco Mullakal of the Missionaries of Jesus. At the outset, we express our solidarity with the survivor nun of Kuruvilangadu in Kottayam district of Kerala in India, who has continued her struggle against injustice, but in vain. The survivor nun, a former superior general of our congregation, has alleged that Bishop Franco Mullakal of the Roman Catholic diocese of Jalandhar, who is the patron of our congregation, has raped her repeatedly over a period of 2 years. She was also allegedly subjected to intimidation by him and expressly threatened. We have the police affidavit, the police memorandum that was submitted to the Kerala High Court. In that memorandum, the police talks about certain material evidences based on which they actually say that it was indeed a fact that rape was committed on the survivor nun. How they corroborated that is through the diary and notings of that convent where the nun was staying and the visits of the bishop tallying exactly with the dates that the victim had reported in the police statement. Secondly, the police also, of course, has recorded statements of the other companions, other eyewitnesses, and their statements are critical. Thirdly, the police has spoken to the driver of the bishop, who admitted that he did drop the bishop to this particular convent on that particular date as reported by the victim. Now, there is a contradiction when the bishop in question was also questioned by the police, and he claims to have stayed in another convent on that particular date. So, because of that, because he has contradicted this with the statement of the driver, the police has come to the conclusion that there is an attempt to cover up the exact state of affairs. Now, let's not forget that Bishop Franco Mullakal himself has spoken out on this issue.
On what basis are you really saying that you're innocent?
I am saying that I am innocent based on the truth. The accusation is false, baseless, and it is a concocted story.
The other point that is being made by the statement in the Missionaries of Jesus is that the nun and her immediate associates have tampered with the diary entries. Remember, in the police investigation, it was corroborated that yes, the bishop did visit the convent where the nun was lodged on those dates, exactly on those dates that was alleged by the survivor nun. However, the statement by Missionaries of Jesus contradicts that and says that the diary entries were tampered with by one of the associates of the nun, and therefore those material evidence have come to the fore. Missionaries of Jesus have also gone on to a complete defense of the bishop, saying that it's owing to certain internal politics that this is happening, and that the nun was spotted with the bishop a number of times. Pictures have been released of the nun and the bishop sitting side by side, pictures taken during that period, the period during which the rape is supposed to have been committed. That's the story. Do write in to me, tell me what you think and where you stand on this. Thanks for watching.